I'm Mr. Stugelmeyer, and I approve this message.
I'm Mr. Stugelmeyer, and I approve this message.
Well, whoever we are, we approve this message. Good morning. Welcome to our first episode of Behind Two Desks. I'm your host, Mr. Milton, and today my guest is, which one are you? Is it Stugelmeyer or Studenfire?
Stugelmeyer.
Stugelmeyer.
Yeah.
You've been kind of deceptive with your name, haven't you?
Not quite. Trying to kind of...
It's Stugelmeyer. That's four syllables, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice counting.
Thank you.
That would take up a lot of space in a haiku, wouldn't it? Do you write haiku? Do you know what haiku are?
I've tried.
Have you ever been to Japan? Thank you very much. I'm sorry for that digression. I've invited you today because I really enjoy what you and JotDA do on your show, and I was hoping maybe you could tell us more about how funny and clever JotDA is. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. It seems to me that I watched the show. I've watched every episode. They've been great. Thanks for doing those. How much do you really understand about arithmetic? It doesn't seem clear to me that you do. Let's take a look at the video. Mr. Stugelmeyer, I got a letter from a devoted Joke of the Day analysis fan concerned about the mathmachicken joke, and that's the concern. Is counting part of arithmetic or part of mathematics? What do you say?
This is an interesting question you bring up, and I feel that it has a basis in kind of the philosophical question of what came first, the chicken or the egg. And the way I see it is that counting, what came first? Was it arithmetic, mathematics, or counting? Numbers are something that we feel like we've invented, but have they always existed? This is kind of one of those rhetorical questions that we have to wonder about. Have they always existed? Are natural numbers, the numbers that we see every day in the world, are those something that have always been? Because if that's the case, then I don't know. We have to answer maybe what came first, the chicken or the egg.
So you're saying that the chicken came first?
Possibly.
Or did the mathmachicken come first?
In this case, it might have been the mathmachicken.
Okay. Well, thanks for muddying that water even further. You wanted to be a philosopher, but you're really not that smart, are you?
I never wanted...
Not smart enough to undermine JotDA either, were you? You tried to undermine JotDA. You wanted to, in fact, be JotDA. Let's take a look at the other video, please.
Hey, Ms. Fernandez. Yeah. Hey. Hey, yeah, I did that undercover thing that you were talking about in Milton's classroom, and well, here's what I've got to report back to you. First of all, it is chaotic. It's absolutely chaotic in there.
Undercover thing. Did you also want to be something like a secret agent?
I don't know. I never thought about that, maybe.
You don't think about much, do you?
I like James Bond.
Yeah, that's nice. By the way, you have a plant on your desk. I think mine needs to be higher than yours, actually, as a matter of fact. So.
Do you need me to lower this one?
Yeah, it's fine now.
Okay.
Thanks. So you falsified your identity at one point, playing a character. What did you call the character? Small Chris or something like that?
Oh, Lil Chris.
Lil Chris. Is that a name you stole from someone else? Let's watch the video, please. For a minute. Oh. Hi there. You must be the new student. Is that right? What's your name?
Lil Chris.
Lil Chris. Wow, he's kind of big for a Little Chris.
Yeah.
Well, welcome, Little Chris. Come on in. The only chair available is over here. Could you sit down, please? So there. Little Chris. But some students aren't the best fit for his comedy. You know that JotDA knew who you were. You weren't fooling anybody, except maybe yourself.
Go Huskies.
Fair enough, I guess. What are Huskies? Are you calling me fat? Audience, you heard him call me fat? Yeah?
Yes,
Yeah. Thanks very much. I can see you really have a lot of respect for your elders, since I'm a lot older than you, aren't I?
I I don't know.
I'm sure I am. And you also took on the character and imitated and tried to be Bigfoot. Is that true?
I think I tried Bigfoot Walk.
Bigfoot Walk. Can we see that, please? I saw him teaching the Bigfoot Walk. He was trying to teach the Bigfoot Walk, and he wasn't doing it right, but he was trying to teach the Bigfoot Walk. And then, he was also some student sent me some video. That wasn't much of a Bigfoot Walk, was it?
Well, I did receive direction.
Do you want me to show you how it's really done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love that.
Great. Let me show you. So first of all, you were kind of jumping around like you were out of control. You have to kind of bend your hips and your knees,
Okay.
and swing your arms just kind of a little bit aggressively, and walk without straightening your legs, and then look back. Okay? So, you want to try that?
Okay, so push the chair. Bend the hips.
Bend your hips and your knees,
Hips and knees.
and swing your arms kind of a little faster. Not quite that fast. And then as you walk forward, look back over your shoulder. Much better. That's much better. Oh, wow. Gosh, it makes me think the audience realizes that you might deserve that whole ditch thing. Let's take a look at that.
So here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna lay down here, and then you're gonna roll down the hill. And all these slashes are gonna be slashing you as you go. But we're gonna shoot this from a number of different angles.
Okay.
Got it? Good. Now, that was great. Now we're gonna do it a couple more times with the gimbal track. And you have to make sure that you roll in a bit of a straighter line.
You probably think that you're a good actor,
I don't know about that.
but you don't realize they were just making fun of you the whole time. Well, you know what? I think JotDA made a good decision, don't you? Thanks for being with us today, Mr. Stugelmeyer. I think this will be the last episode of Behind Two Desks, but thanks for joining us. See you next time on JotDA.